All right. Good morning, Gio. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How you doing? I was messing with settings yesterday on the live stream and forgot to change the settings back, and had a monstrosity amount of trades last night. So we're even in one right here with a 5-point stop loss. Nice. Because you trade so much, huh? Got a little deal. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We'll let this trade play out, I guess, and then I'll probably change the settings back and show everyone first the crazy amount of trades that we had last night. It was just, I mean, I think we probably had 11 trades, I think I said. So quite a bit, but yeah. Still ended up 2.7K. But yeah, good morning, everybody. No news today or the rest of the week because government's shut down. So no more NFP on Friday. Kind of a bummer, but yeah, kind of a bummer. Morning, Scott. How you doing? How are you doing? This will be the 12th trade. Vibing? Cool. Cool, cool. This is actually the 13th trade. We had 7 wins and 5 losses overnight with the settings I'm running. I'll kind of show the settings, but I wouldn't say they're good trades. I was messing with stuff yesterday on the live and forgot to change it back, so. The minimum fair value gap size was set to 1.5, which obviously is too small. But yeah, besides that, we're just chilling. Market's up a ton this morning. My long-term portfolio is doing great this morning. We're at all-time highs, obviously. I want to see some sort of retracement and maybe continuation long. It is green at least, yeah. And then we have hourly low at 25.53. That is London low as well. We have another hourly low at 25,040 and Asia low at 25,019. And then another low at 24,992. But besides that, that's literally the only thing. Otherwise, we're at all-time highs. And I'll be watching the 50% level this morning. That'll be pretty key in my trades, which is at 25,091 currently. So I'll be watching maybe for some sort of pullback to 25,091. Maybe we can get a continuation to the upside. So Yeah. Yeah, definitely a big range overnight. What was, let me check. 6 p.m. open, we're up 180 points. I want to flatten this trade, I think, just because I want to show everyone the other trades we've gotten before the market opens. I mean, TP's only 4 points away. Like, how hard should it be to move down 4 points? But I think we'll just flatten. That's up 3K now. Okay, so let's go over some of the overnight trades here. There was a ton. We'll start back here. We had a short trade for full TP at about 10 o'clock last night. Yeah, I saw you say something about that limit order. We had a short trade here. The fair value gap size here was 3 points. That was a full TP win. We had another short trade here, which was half TP, half loss, so that was break even. This fair value gap was 2.2 points. We had a short trade here for a full TP. This was, I'm just curious here, so I'm measuring. This was 5 points, or 4.75 points probably. We had a loss here, small fair value gap. Again, that's probably like a point, maybe, well, 1.5 points is the minimum, so yeah, 1.5. We had a full TP here. We had a full TP here. We had a full TP here. So 3 full TPs right here. That would have put you up 4.5 R already, just there. That was from 2:30 a.m. to 3:40 a.m. Had a loss here. Had a loss here. Remember, wins are bigger than the losses, okay? Here we had a full TP. Here we had another full TP. Then we had a loss. And that was it. Then this trade. And this trade hit first TP, and even if it didn't hit second TP, it would be break even, at least. So pretty, I mean, honestly, pretty good. And if we dive into the settings here, this is what I was using, which I am going to change it back for the morning. Unless we want to just keep experimenting with this a little bit this morning. But we had 0 for the minimum stop loss, because again, I was just messing with stuff yesterday on the live stream. Forgot to change it back. Swing strength set to 20. So that's the same as usual. The swing high low minimum ticks is set to 50. That way you don't need as big of a range to actually get trades. No trailing stop. And then the only other thing that, so I guess the only 2 things we changed was the swing high low minimum ticks. That way, again, I was messing with range. And then minimum fair value gap size set to 1.5, because I was trying this out on ES actually. So we can change this to 100, and likely we would have had no trades even with 1.5. I'm not going to load 1.5 anymore because it might crash my NinjaTrader, so we'll put it back to 5. But overall, I mean, pretty good considering all things. A lot of trades. Obviously, you're going to get a lot more losses with those settings, but you might get a lot of wins too. I'll have to keep experimenting with that a little bit. But we're up 3K. And this would have just hit the final TP too. The TP was at 64. We're at 63.50, so that would have hit the final TP there. So yeah, the only trade overnight was this, and this was a loss. And if we had, how big was this? 18. Okay. We'll leave it as this. Yeah, yesterday was not great. But considering that it wasn't great, you know, you shouldn't have been down much. There was a full TP at 7 in the morning, 2 losses, 3 losses, and a full win. So you'd be up 3R from these trades, and these 3 trades would have lost. So it should be pretty much a break-even day yesterday. So all things considered, that's pretty solid. Okay. Besides that, guys, we are chilling now. Market's open. Dumping on the open, which is what you'd want to see. It is what you'd want to see. Again, I would love to see a tap of the 50% level, which is at 91, which is down 50 points from here, and maybe a continuation up higher. It's really hard shorting all-time highs because we just keep wanting to move higher. So we'll just have to be patient this morning. Might be more of an eval kind of morning, but unless Geo tells us something that he's finding on the order book or something. But but yeah, welcome in everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Definitely leaning longs today though. Definitely leaning longs. Okay. Tech sector going up like crazy. Yeah, it really is. Nvidia hit 190 overnight. Let me check. Nvidia, yeah, currently at 190.5 right now. Tesla 466. That was just at 480. So that's pretty volatile this morning. TSM almost at 300. It's obviously just dropped quite a bit. Oracle back at 290. That was at 270 yesterday, I think. Google 245. Amazon, I mean, Amazon's kind of sucky, to be honest, but yeah, overall things moved up quite a bit overnight. So let me see if we have any 30-minute lows. We do at 76. Do we have any 15-minute lows? No. Any 5-minute lows? Yeah, okay, at 100. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to be really patient this morning. ES got fairly close to the 50% level. NQ still pretty far away. You know, I was actually looking at this potential trade for maybe an eval trade. I don't know if I would take that on a funded, kind of be like a continuation long setup right there. If it takes that with the Autotrader, it'd be valid. It just, you know, wouldn't be the best just because we're so high in premium right now. We're not really moving down towards discount, so. If we could move down to 90 though and bounce, that'd be pretty solid. I'd be pretty confident in a trade like that. Selling off heavy though already. Heavy. All right, so we're already down 56 points, and ES is, I'm on a 2-minute chart. ES is down 2 points. So ES obviously lagging behind there. Keep moving down in Q. Go hit that 50% level. And then let's bounce. Hopefully a lot of you are liking the iFVG Autotrader so far. Yesterday obviously it wasn't perfect, but 3 wins, 2 full wins and 3 losses yesterday, so break even. And that was a pretty bad day because, I mean, we just uptrended all day. We uptrended literally all day. You're just not going to find a lot of good setups when we uptrend all day long. So if we get more of a rangy day, like a big range where we're moving up 100 points, down 100 points, up 100 points, that's where it'll probably print some money for you. So just gotta learn the conditions, learn how the bot likes to be ran. My hands are freezing again. Botfolio, haven't mentioned Botfolio in a little while, but that did really well yesterday as well. About $1,500 on Botfolio yesterday. Taking advantage of the uptrend day, so it's pretty good. All right, so I would pretty much count this as a 50% level tap. We just tapped it right now to the tick. We'll see if we go through it and we go and sweep London low, or we hold this and bounce. Again, just tap to 91 right now. So I'll be watching if we bounce from here. I will be watching if we bounce from here. We'll want this 1 minute for value gap to hold here and actually form. We're just going to continue lower. Yikes, yeah. That's not good. We're probably going for London low. London low here, 53.75. Okay. Well, looks like that's what we're doing, most likely, unless we hold right here, but okay. Yeah, we just tapped, guys. 50% levels like right here. 91. I'll even draw it out for you here. That's the 50% level. We came down, tapped it here. We closed below, and now we're holding below. So if we hold below the blue line there, we're going for the London low at 53.75. Yep, we're getting it for sure, for sure, for sure. All right, ES just tapped 50% level also. Missed it by a tick, technically, but tapped it. Interesting action so far. Just pretty much, yeah, straight down. 10 minutes in and we're down 100 points. Here comes London low. We're down 113 points already in 10 minutes. So big range today. Didn't sweep the low yet. We missed it by 2 points. Didn't sweep that low. All right, here comes the low. Still haven't swept it. And just tapped it. There we go. Okay, we swept London low. We also have an hourly low at 25,040. 25,040 is another hourly low. We're in an hourly for Valley Gap here. We're tapping it right now, so you look at like the 15-second chart. It looks like we're just staircasing perfectly down. Haven't seen any signs of a reversal. ES is going for London low too. ES is going for that London low, looks like, which is at 63.75. All right, NQ might be sweeping another hourly low. Here we go. Any second now. There's another hourly low. 30 day with a loss, able to recover some shorts that we reverse at some point. You're wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so again, ES just swept London low. NQ swept another hourly low. this would be a good time to try and reverse if we were going to reverse. Otherwise, it might just be a bearish trend morning. So if you're in shorts, hold the shorts until you're proven wrong. Right now, you're not proven wrong yet, so. Could keep dropping lower as well. Asia low is at 25,019. So if you could find maybe a short setup targeting Asia low, could be another option. Looks like ES is slowly crawling towards Asia low also. Okay. This fair value gap here on NQ is 7 points. This lower one is 7 points. It looks really small compared to the range though. Yeah. I don't know though. Pretty bearish. We could also see a move back up towards this 50% level and maybe look for a manual sort of short to continue lower. Couple options. Oh, yo. How big is this gap? That's only 4 points. One minute on ES for a long potentially. We want to reverse. Otherwise, 1 minute short if you like shorts. Targeting Asia low. It's an option. It is an option. If we get some momentum to continue lower, I mean, who knows? But this is the first sign of buying we've seen all morning, right here. Right here, first sign of buying. Spectre caught the Current bottom with a long. Nice. Yeah, a little, or slightly, that's a good way to put it, slightly less bearish than before. That is a good way to put it. Okay, we're getting some momentum lower here. NQ still hasn't swept Asia low. I'm thinking ES also is fairly close to Asia low. Although ES, I didn't even notice. ES did sweep London low. So ES did sweep London low. Okay. $30-second long on NQ potentially, or 1 minute long. Not too bad. Not too bad. I would like us to continue lower towards Asia low, personally. Another win on Spectre. Nice. I took a stab short on ES, and I didn't even realize we swept London low on ES. So that's my bad there. But I ended up getting break even, and I'm out break even. So. And I would have lost right there on that candle. So very happy I went break even. ES is now hitting the 50% level, by the way. Spectre doing really good lately, huh? That's good. Love to hear it. Been performing well? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oof, that sucks. Okay. Getting potential short here. We did sweep Asia low. It's just if we want to continue lower. Do you have another hourly low at 993? I mean, that's potential for our next target if we do want to continue lower. And we've already moved down so much. No trades with the iFVG Autotrader yet today. No trades. No trades. Very volatile this morning, very whippy. Have to be defensive this morning. Quite the chaotic environment to hop on longs, yeah. Well, longs seem, I mean, they might work out though. Oh, it took a long here. Did get an iFVG Autotrader long. Just have to be a little cautious. There's a fair value gap here. There's a 50% level here. Definitely calming down a bit. We're definitely seeing some buyers come in. Yeah, we'll see. I think this is a solid long trade. I don't know if it'll work out, but it's a solid long trade. Got close to that first DP. We hit 71. So we got 8 points away. Got 8 points away. ES, guys, ES looks terrible. ES is not helping us out. ES is just not helping us out whatsoever. How big was this FVG here? 13 points. Good size. Go hit the first TP, man. Go hit the first TP. Again, this is the problem with, you know, not having perfectly singular fair value gap trades. This fair value gap's slowing it down, right? And ES is definitely not helping this trade out because It's just sideways. It's the barcode. ES is legitimately a barcode right now. Yeah. Getting really close to that TP. I would hope that it hits. No way. 2 ticks. 2 ticks away from that TP, guys. If that doesn't hit, that's, I mean, I don't know. I just don't even know. There we go. First TP hit. Now, worst case, you can move your stop to break even, or yeah, it's break even trade overall if it comes down and stops you out. So up to you. Well, we did. Okay, we're moving down now. Hopefully we can hold this fair value gap here and continue up. 50% level is the blue line. ES is just holding this trade back completely. It's holding this whole trade back. Have a lot of mixed signals. I mean, this is a short even right here. We kind of swept these highs, fair value gap. I mean, that's technically a short if you want to play the trend down. ES just is rejecting the 50% level over and over and over. The 50% level is at 69.25. And yeah, we just keep hitting it, and yeah. ES is the only thing holding NQ back from going higher. Holy guys, look at ES on the 3-minute chart. Holy smokes. Look at the 3-minute chart on ES. That is atrocious. Yeah, it does, Gio. We'll let this trade finish up, and we'll probably call it a morning on the live stream. So we'll let that trade finish up. I'd like to see us move up, hit that 50% level. Again, 50% level is at 91. So the high here was 81.5. So we want to see us come back up to this 50% level. ES again, it's just holding us back like terrible. Holy, if ES moves up at all, NQ will move up quite a bit. If ES moves up at all, NQ will fly. Nvidia's rallying back up. That might help NQ, obviously. God, ES is just terrible. ES, man. What are you doing? Yeah, you definitely could move break even here if you want. Oh, market. ES just held everything back from going higher. Poor ES, man. Poor ES. Poor ES. All right, that's going to end up losing. All right, well, it's 10, almost 10:15. We are going to call it a live, call it a day here. Call it a day. Assuming this loses here. SMTs, yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna call it a day. Okay. Thanks for joining. It is Wednesday today. It's Thursday today, I mean. Maybe we get saved here, but oh my. Save us, please. Save us. ES just looks so bad. Like, if you guys don't have an ES chart pulled up right now, pull it up. Because just take a look and you'll understand why the market's, why NQ is not moving. Alright, we're just gonna end it. It looks like it's chopping around. Enjoy your day. We'll be back tomorrow for Friday. Thanks for joining. And I'll update you guys with what happens for the rest of the day in the Discord. Alright. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see everyone later.